Introduction to the scripture. The verse, "A hot-tempered man stirs up dissension, but a patient man calms a quarrel," from Proverbs 15 verse 18, serves as a powerful reminder of the strength found in patience and the negative impacts of anger. From the very first words, the Bible shows us that anger not only harms others, but can also have a detrimental effect on oneself. This highlights a principle that many of us often fail to fully understand in our daily lives. Patience has the power to transform conflict into reconciliation. Historical context and deep meaning of the scripture. In the context of ancient Jewish culture, anger was considered one of the emotions most likely to lead to failure in relationships and life. This verse does more than just remind us of the importance of patience in tense situations. It also serves as a lesson on how to live harmoniously with others, which can help us maintain healthy, productive relationships. By understanding the value of patience, we can navigate the challenges of life more effectively, avoiding unnecessary conflicts and creating a space for peace and understanding. Part 1. Understanding anger. 1.1 What is anger? Anger is a strong emotion that often arises when we feel hurt, disrespected, or offended. Anger is a natural reaction to stress or frustration, but when left unchecked, it can lead to harmful decisions and actions that negatively impact ourselves and others. Anger can manifest in various forms, from sudden outbursts to lingering frustration. It can be expressed through words, actions, or even through silent attitudes. However, regardless of how it is expressed, uncontrolled anger rarely leads to positive outcomes. 1.2 Why is anger dangerous? Anger has many negative effects on our lives. When angry, we are often blinded by our emotions and lose the ability to think clearly. This can lead to saying things we regret, acting impulsively, and causing harm to relationships. For example, in an argument between two friends, if one person lets anger take control, they might say hurtful things, which could damage the relationship beyond repair. Anger can also lead to actions that are irreparable, such as harming others or ourselves. Additionally, prolonged anger can lead to health issues. Studies show that people who frequently experience anger are at a higher risk of cardiovascular problems, high blood pressure, and mental health issues. When we allow negative emotions to dominate, our bodies react negatively as well. 1.3 Real-life examples. There are many real-life examples that show how anger can damage relationships. In a family setting, one person's outburst can disrupt the harmony between other family members. In a work environment, conflicts between colleagues can lead to a lack of cooperation and reduced work productivity. In society, a group's collective anger can lead to protests or conflicts, further increasing division and unrest. This is especially evident in political situations, where rising tensions between groups can cause social instability. Part 2. The importance of patience. 2.1 What is patience? Patience is the ability to remain calm and manage emotions in stressful or challenging situations. Unlike passive endurance, patience is an active approach to addressing problems thoughtfully and wisely. Patience does not mean being silent and accepting everything without response, but rather accepting things beyond our control and looking for solutions in a calm, rational manner. Patience helps us to see situations more clearly, enabling us to make wise decisions instead of reacting impulsively. Patience allows us to maintain harmonious relationships, because when we don't let negative emotions control us, we can communicate and listen to others more effectively. 2.2 How patience helps to calm conflict. One of the greatest benefits of patience is its ability to de-escalate conflicts. When faced with a tense situation, patience allows us to stay calm and respond rationally. This can create space for both parties in a relationship to express their feelings without causing further tension. For example, when a friend becomes angry about something, instead of responding with anger, you can listen calmly and explain your perspective. Your patience will help to soothe their emotions, opening the door to a productive conversation that not only resolves the issue, but strengthens your relationship. 2.3 Patience in relationships. Patience is most evident in relationships. Patience helps us avoid making hasty and unjust decisions. In family relationships, we sometimes need patience to understand and empathize with our loved ones, rather than immediately reacting with frustration or conflict. In friendships, patience allows us to accept differences and make the relationship stronger. Similarly, in romantic relationships, patience helps us face challenges and maintain the bond, rather than giving up when things get tough. Part 3. Applying patience in daily life. 3.1 in family. In family life, patience is the key to maintaining harmony. When conflict arises, instead of confronting it with anger, we can learn to stay calm, listen to others, and find peaceful solutions. This not only helps us preserve family relationships, but also creates a loving and supportive environment. For instance, during a dispute among family members, if one person remains patient and chooses to listen, everyone will feel respected, and the relationship will improve instead of escalating. 3.2 in the workplace. In the workplace, patience helps us handle challenges without damaging colleague relationships. Patience is essential when we must work under pressure or face difficult tasks. When we stay calm, we can make better decisions and find the best solutions to problems. For example, if a project encounters difficulties, a patient person will search for solutions rather than quickly placing blame or reacting negatively. This helps improve work efficiency and fosters cooperation among colleagues. 3.3 in society. In society, patience allows us to deal with tense situations without increasing conflict. When everyone remains calm in challenging circumstances, they set a positive example for others. This creates a more peaceful environment where people can live and work together without unnecessary disagreements. Part 4. How to develop patience. 4.1 Self-awareness and emotional control. To develop patience, the first step is to become aware of our emotions. When you feel anger or frustration rising, remind yourself that reacting immediately is not the only way. Take a few seconds to stop, breathe deeply, and recognize your feelings before acting. 4.2 Practice meditation and mindfulness. Meditation and mindfulness are effective methods for managing emotions and improving patience. By spending a few minutes each day meditating or practicing mindfulness, you can calm your mind and improve your ability to stay calm in stressful situations. 4.3 Building positive habits. Building positive habits in daily life is another way to develop patience. You can start with small situations, such as being patient while waiting in a line or not reacting immediately when something annoys you. These habits will gradually help you build patience in all situations. Patience is the key to reconciliation. Finally, the Proverbs 15 verse 18 verse is not just a reminder of the importance of patience. It also serves as a guide for living harmoniously with others. When we learn to be patient, we can not only resolve conflicts but also create a peaceful and stable life. Remember that a patient person is not only someone who resolves conflicts, but also someone who fosters peace and understanding in every situation.